Hey guys, how you guys doing? So I have a lot of footage from when Marie came and we were all going out to get some food, and I did a lot of macro estimating that weekend, and I decided that instead of making it like more of a vlog type video, I'm going to do a more educational type video for you guys to help you kind of understand how all of us who track our macros all the time go about going out to get Chipotle, going to get sushi. Like, how do you do that? And the reason behind this is that when you're flexible dieting and you're trying to reach your fitness goals, you're trying to look better, you're trying to gain more muscle, you're trying to lose some fat, sometimes you can get really caught up in like always needing to hit your macros spot on and always needing to cook your own food, and you can't go anywhere or eat something because you don't know what the macros are or you don't know how to estimate it. Personally, in my off season, I do a lot of estimating, so I'll go out and get something at a restaurant and just kind of figure it out based off of my own knowledge. But I forget that you might not know how to do that. So I want to show you guys a few examples of what I did this weekend when Marie was here, and what we did and what we ate and how I estimated it. Hello everybody! Oh, so we're at Chipotle. We're doing a
Photo bomb.
What's your name?
Amara from Chipotle.
First stop, we got Chipotle after our workout. So I always get Chipotle. I've showed you guys this before on my channel, but just to reiterate, I always go into Chipotle and I go ahead and get a salad bowl. Now, you do see me with my food scale there. You don't have to bring your food scale. It's not necessary to bring your food scale everywhere you go. If you think about like the cake analogy, so think about if you're baking a cake, you can totally throw in like a random amount of flour, arbitrary amount of butter, ingredients that you don't weigh out exactly, and you'll probably still get a decent cake. However, if you actually track out all the ingredients and make sure that each ingredient is in the right amount for that cake's recipe, that cake is gonna be freaking amazing. So in relation to tracking your macros, if you track more consistently, if you track more accurately, things are going to look better as opposed to if you were kind of just estimating. So I always do my best to estimate as best as I possibly can. If I have to bring my food scale or I decide that I wanna bring my food scale somewhere, I totally will. If you don't want to bring your food scale, you don't have to, and I'll show you how. So first thing I do at Chipotle, I ask for a salad bowl. I get lettuce, I don't get any dressing on the side. I ask for fajita vegetables inside the bowl. I will track them, but I won't actually weigh them, but they're so arbitrary, they're vegetables. Just make sure you're tracking from Chipotle. I will also go ahead and get pico or mild salsa. I don't weigh that, but I do track it. I will get barbacoa on the side. I used to get steak, and Marie introduced me to the barbacoa, and it is so heavenly. It's pulled beef. It's like so salty and delicious. I'll get it in a side cup. So say, can I just get barbacoa in a side cup? And then I also get brown rice in a side cup, and I'll get beans in a side cup if I want to. So the purpose behind the side cups is either so you can weigh it out before you put it into the bowl, or you can just get like a more controlled portion size. So for example, I usually get about 3 ounces of meat and about 3 ounces of brown rice if I ever get it in a side cup. So if you don't want to weigh it out, use those as estimates. Those are pretty good estimates for every single time you get something in a side cup from Chipotle. Next example, moving on, Blue Star Donuts. So this is a donut shop down the street from my gym. I have not gone to it yet. Marie went to it and she said it's easily the best donut she's ever had in her whole life. These are things that you shouldn't have to miss out on just because you count your macros or because you're trying to diet. Food is food. Some foods are more nutritionally dense than others, but I just made sure I had a big ass salad that day. And I will show you guys what I tracked in my phone for that particular day. When it comes to restaurants that aren't in MyFitnessPal or you think that are totally untrackable, all you have to do is find something very, very similar and then just track it in your phone and pretend whatever that you tracked in MyFitnessPal, that's the estimate or the exact macros, and then you don't worry about it. So I got an old-fashioned buttermilk donut, and I went ahead and tracked an old-fashioned glazed donut from Starbucks. So if you guys can see, old-fashioned glazed donut from Starbucks, had 27 grams of fat, 56 carbs, and 5 protein. That is a lot for me, so I kind of had to allocate macros for the rest of the day and make sure that I didn't go over on anything because I was going pretty high in fat and a decent moderate in carb for one small donut. And normally I wouldn't do that, but it's something that you want to try and not limit yourself to just because you're dieting. And if you guys were wondering, the donut lived up to the hype. Here's the footage of my reaction towards eating that fucking delicious piece of heaven. We picked up a Randy and we're headed to a coffee shop in Abbot Kinney and we're gonna go do some work before we train. And I have a refeed day today and I'm sorry for these poor ladies, but I'm getting a donut today.
I'm
and
excited.
like,
Which one are you gonna get?
they're gonna live vicariously through me.
The plain buttermilk one.
The plain buttermilk one. It's in Marie's travel vlog from last time she came to LA and she like enjoyed the shit out of
Did
herself.
you try the poppy seed one?
Yeah.
That one interests me.
too.
Oh,
That one interests me.
Yeah.
It interests me. I have an inquiry.
I kind of.
They don't have pieces on them.
They have what on them? I'm so excited.
We're not gonna eat it immediately. We're just gonna get it and bring it to wherever we're going.
Wow, that berry pepper jam one looks so good.
It's so large looking.
Look at the berry. What does that even say?
That one?
Yeah,
That looks bomb.
that looks so good.
I'm still getting that.
Yeah, you trust me.
Because Drew and I had the Meyer lemon, and
That looks still good.
and it was good, but
Orange olive oil? These are so weird.
Maria's been telling me to come to this place for months.
Marie, you're like the pro of this.
The Marion berry pepper jam with peanut butter powder is like really intriguing.
Well, I'm just gonna buy one. We're gonna one bite. Okay. So you just get what you want one bite. Couple donuts where these are raised, so you know, fried. Hard. Cool, huh? So you see blueberry.
75 worth.
That's an expensive donut.
I know. At like Colorado donuts, the donuts were like $1. Even though they were like the biggest.
Figure out what these are around and chocolate. You know, that looks like a stuff something on the right. I've had these before too, this Meyer lemon.
What's up, dude?
Spiritual moment, literally a religious experience. I told you. I tried to tell you. I know.
Marie's looking at me. The outside is like,
Hold on.
I don't know how to explain how moist it
Yeah,
is
it
on the
like
inside and how
it's like
crispy it
crispy
is.
on the
It's
outside
like
and
a
then
doughboy
like
on the outside.
yeah,
It's a doughboy.
but then the inside is like fluffy, right? It like defies the laws of physics. How good it is.
Like obviously you'll chill.
I told you you'd want the whole thing.
Wow.
Down. And
I don't have like many words, but you were very correct
tomorrow and stuff.
about saying that this is the best donut you've ever eaten. I think
I don't say
mine
that
is-
lightly either.
No, that's not something to be taken lightly. There's a lot to live up to in the future after
They
this.
don't really know what the time.
That's what I said. I was like, every donut I eat after this will be compared to this donut.
Yeah, you nailed it. Thank you, Marie.
I'm gonna pretend that my zoats taste the same.
This is the same.
It's the same thing. Same thing.
You're doing it.
She already ate it. She literally had no words.
What do you love it?
It's so good.
Brandy, you should just have a nibble.
I'm vegan today. I'm good. Thank you though.
I won't tell anyone. YouTube won't tell anyone.
Wow. Alright.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna go ahead and be done so I can take this moment and savor it for the rest of my life. Next thing that I estimated during that weekend, we went out to get some sushi after our workout. So I show you guys in this next little clip what I put into my phone.
So I am getting sushi rice that I just searched and it says sushi rice, spicy tuna roll, and if you are looking for decently accurate macros, go to Sushi FAQ and you can get that from there. Spicy tuna roll is 11 fat, 26 carb, 22 protein. Of course, you're always estimating, and then tuna sashimi is going to be 4 ounces, 1 fat, and 26 protein.
And unfortunately, I didn't record any of the sushi that I was eating on my camera. I put it on my Snapchat and I forgot to vlog. But I basically got white rice, a meal that had white rice. It was sushi rice. I got ahi tuna on top of it, and I also got a spicy tuna roll on the side. For sushi, everything is gonna be different. The amount of rice that they actually wrap the roll in is gonna be different every single time, and rice is pretty carb dense, so if you are going to be tracking sushi, it's better to overestimate as opposed to underestimate. And then we also brought our food scales and we weighed out how much sushi was in the sashimi. So you can just get pieces of raw meat, and that's pretty easily trackable. You can also kind of just estimate, usually 4 or 5 ounces depending on how many pieces that you get.
Okay, so we just finished up at Barbell Brigade and it is time for us to get some sushi.
Basically, fitness girls, what that means, ahi tuna and rice. And in terms of Marie, it's gonna be ahi tuna and
Ahi tuna and sadness.
ahi tuna and sadness. And at the end of the day, you really just want to focus on enjoying yourself and enjoying your time with your friends and not being restricted by the fact that you track your macros or that you're trying to lose weight or that you're trying to gain muscle. You don't want to be restricted to the confines of your macros unless you're prepping for a show or something. Flexible dieting is supposed to be flexible, so it's 100% okay. I'm telling you. It is okay to go out to a restaurant and estimate your macros. It's 100% okay. You're supposed to be living life and enjoying your life. Food is supposed to be a back thought to the times that you spend with people. If you're letting food affect the time well spent with friends and family, then you need to kind of reevaluate a little bit, and then I hope that this video might help you for the future times if you're going out to eat with friends or family and you want to actually stick to your goals but also be enjoying yourself at the same time. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I appreciate you guys watching and I hope to see you in the next video.